Broccoli is one of the healthiest vegetables. It contains a large number of top-class active ingredients that can protect against cancer, but also against other diseases. Broccoli is also an excellent source of vitamins C and K. However, care must be taken not to destroy the beneficial substances in broccoli when preparing it. Broccoli contains a lot of vitamin C. It contains up to 94,000 micrograms vitamin C per 100 grams. Vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid, has a great influence on the development of bone substance and is important for a healthy diet. The vitamin also regulates the body's calcium and phosphorus balance. Broccoli also has other nutritional value. Broccoli is ideal for people who are health conscious, because it consists 89.6% water and very little fat. The sugar content of 2 grams per 100 grams of fresh broccoli is in the lower range compared to other cabbage varieties and can be classified as extremely low. As far as the vitamin content is concerned, broccoli is one of the frontrunners of all vegetables. Because broccoli contains some vitamins in particularly high concentrations, such as vitamin C, vitamin K or beta-carotene. Broccoli is also much better equipped than many other vegetables in terms of minerals. For example, it provides significant amounts of calcium, iron and copper. Broccoli is a source of vitamin K. In terms of vitamin K1, broccoli, like cabbage vegetables, is a good choice. Because if you only eat 100 grams of the flowering vegetables, you are already supplying yourself with almost twice the amount of the vitamin K1 daily requirement. Vitamin K1 is essential for blood clotting, cell growth and bone metabolism. Broccoli helps against osteoporosis and heart disease. Osteoporosis and heart disease, arteriosclerosis, are associated with a too low vitamin K level, because vitamin K takes care of the correct calcium distribution in the body, so that calcium can get into the bones instead of being deposited on the blood vessel walls. Broccoli promotes your supply of vitamin C. Vitamin C are not only associated with fruits, especially citrus fruits. Many vegetables like broccoli also contain more of this vital antioxidant. With just a 100-gram serving of broccoli, 115 mg vitamin C, you cover more than 100% of the official daily requirement for vitamin C, 100 mg. However, it is now assumed that the actual vitamin C requirement is much higher, so that you should not only eat one serving of broccoli every day, but also many other food rich in vitamin C. Vitamin C helps to fight against free radicals, in this way reduces oxidative stress and lowers the risk of numerous diseases such as heart disease, stroke and cancer. Researchers from the University of Canada wrote in 2018 that even in industrialized countries, many people, almost 1 in 5, are not supplied with enough vitamin C. Type 2 diabetics can also benefit from broccoli. Broccoli helps to control high blood sugar. The blue-green broccoli is an ideal food for people with type 2 diabetes. On the one hand, like all vegetables, it is low in calories and low in fat, but at the same time rich in vital substances and fiber. On the other hand, it is its specific plant substances that can have a direct healing effect on type 2 diabetes. High blood sugar levels can be a harbinger of diabetes, a disease that not only affect life but also shorten it. However, proper nutrition, along with adequate exercise, is the key to healthy blood sugar levels. Broccoli is one of the best foods with which you can lower your blood sugar naturally and prevent the widespread disease diabetes in the long term. You can easily incorporate these foods into your daily menu. Some diabetic patients made themselves available for experiments. They consumed a concentrated broccoli sprout extract for 12 weeks as part of a randomized controlled study. It was found that the fasting blood sugar level and also the HbA1c value in the sulforaphane group fell significantly compared to the other control group. The beneficial substances in broccoli. A numerous broccoli is not only rich in micronutrients and fiber, but is also a very good source of secondary plant substances. These include primarily the so-called mustard oil glycosides, which are only found in cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli is healthier than other vegetables. But do you know that the green head of cabbage from the cruciferous family can prevent even serious respiratory diseases? A study by the University of California, UCLA, shows what successes can be achieved with regular consumption of broccoli sprouts and what role the secondary plant substance sulforaphane plays in this. Protects against respiratory diseases. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower and other members of the cruciferous family all contain a very interesting substance called sulforaphane. Sulforaphane is a secondary plant substance from the family of mustard oils or mustard oil glycosides, which in the future could possibly be used as a natural weapon against airway inflammation and the resulting diseases such as asthma, allergic rhinitis and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Free radicals cause respiratory diseases. The so-called free radicals are blamed for many inflammatory respiratory diseases. Free radicals are very reactive and aggressive compounds that can cause enormous cell damages if they are in excess. Free radicals are formed by the oxidation of atmospheric oxygen in our body with every breath, but as long as we have sufficient amounts of antioxidants that trap the free radicals and render them harmless, they do not pose a threat to our cells. You could eat more broccoli, in order to be able to consume the highest possible amount of sulforaphane with a high level of bioavailability. problem only arises when there are too few antioxidants and too many free radicals. Exactly this situation is favored by an unhealthy, low antioxidant diet, but also by additional factors such as air pollution, tobacco smoke or other unhealthy environmental influences. An unhealthy diet combined with poor air quality can consequently lead to the respiratory diseases. But how could broccoli prevent that? The sulforaphane contained in broccoli stimulates the release of antioxidant enzymes. These antibodies act like a natural protective defense against free radicals and could prevent serious respiratory diseases accordingly. Broccoli protects the intestines. Cabbage vegetables have been known for their digestive effects for a long time. This is because of the dietary fiber it contains, which also reduces the risk of chronic diseases such as cardiovascular diseases and cancer. Broccoli now contains far less fiber than legumes and grains, for example. Nevertheless, this preventive effect applies primarily to vegetables such as broccoli. This is because the fiber interacts with other substances in the cabbage vegetables. According to a study at the University of Reading, the risk of colon cancer is reduced through the interaction of fiber and the secondary plant substances that are contained in cabbage. Broccoli contains carotenoids, chlorophyll, and many other plant compounds. Cruciferous plants such as broccoli contain many other phytochemicals. These include carotenoids such as beta-carotene, chlorophylls and various phenolic compounds such as catechine, quercetin, camphorol and anthocyanins. These substances also work against free radicals, strengthen the immune system and reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases and cancer, among other things. What you should look out for when shopping for broccoli. Broccoli is one of those vegetables for which the right harvest time is particularly important. This is because once the flower buds are opened, the taste suffers and the stems become woody. Therefore, when shopping, make sure that the buds are still tightly closed, the stems look fresh and crisp and the leaves are not hanging slack. The head should not have grown too loosely, feel firm and have no damaged areas. In addition, the flowering vegetables should have a rich blue-green color. If yellowish discoloration is noticeable, this indicates that the vegetable has already left its best days and should not be bought. Best way to store broccoli. Broccoli should be eaten as soon as possible, preferably within 1 to 2 days after purchase. The vegetables are not sensitive to cold. The ideal storage temperature is between 0 and 1 degree Celsius. The vegetable compartment of the refrigerator is therefore a good place to give broccoli a good home for a short time. It can stay there for a maximum of 2 days. Now you know the nutritional values of broccoli. If you have not been consuming broccoli, then you have been missing out. If you have not subscribed, please do so and turn icon buttons, so you don't miss any of our healthy food tips. Drop your comment below. Goodbye and remain healthy.